Hi, everyone, and welcome. I'm Megan. This yoga class is for your ninth week of pregnancy and is part of a yoga series where I take you week by week through your pregnancy journey. The mantra for week 9 is I am patient. Patience has been a big part of my pregnancy journey, starting even before I got pregnant. So, for those of you who have been trying to conceive for a while, you know how long the months can feel, waiting for your fertile window, waiting to see if you get your period, and then waiting to start all over again the next one. So now in my ninth week of pregnancy, patience has started to pop up again, or the need for patience. I find myself getting antsy to enter into the second trimester, impatient for my next doctor's visit, waiting for the nausea to end, waiting even to see a bump showing. So we'll manifest some patience together. Grab your mat and let's get started. So we'll start in a comfortable seated position. You can certainly prop up the hips with a blanket or a block if that feels good. Close your eyes and we'll place our hands palm face down on the thighs for a little bit of grounding. Immediately starting to tune inward. Feeling the crown of the head rise up with the inhale, lengthening the spine. Exhale, grounding down into the mat. Big inhale through the nose. Exhale it out through the mouth. Fogging up a mirror. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. And we'll inhale through the nose again. As you exhale, still letting the breath resonate on the back of the throat, but keeping the lips sealed so the breath comes out through the nose. It's called our Ujjayi breath, ocean sounding breath. It feels like you're trying to fog up the mirror with your mouth, except the lips are closed. So the breaths resonate on the back of the throat, the air is coming out through the nose. So there is a sound to this breath. You should be able to hear it. Practice this breath all along through practice, through your yoga practice. Bring in some grounding energy to come back to the present. Now we can blink our eyes open. Bring our hands to our shoulders, elbows out to the side. We're just going to start to make some circles with the arms. So elbows come back and forward. Feel nice for the shoulders here. Somewhere along the way, we'll reverse those circles. Elbows straight out to the side now. We'll invite some cat-cows, keeping our arm position. As you exhale, back round, elbows will draw in towards each other. Exhale, finding some extension in the back. Elbows come back to their Initial position, out towards the side. Exhale, cat back. Inhale, opening up the heart. Once more, cat back. Elbows come towards each other. Maybe they even kiss. Opening up on the inhale. Keep our arms here. Inhale, grow long. Exhale, twisting towards the right. Like this twist with just the torso, because sometimes I find with our hands down on the mat and our knees, we start to kind of crank and twist, maybe a little bit more than we naturally would, more than our body naturally wants to go. So this keeps the intention in the pose, twisting just with our torso. Inhaling, finding length. Maybe exhale, twisting a little bit more. Inhale draws us back to center. Exhale, we'll twist to the other side. Back to center, hands down. We'll come onto hands and knees, tabletop position. Let's just let our hips sway side to side. Our bodies as we start to open up, warm up. Practice patience and presence in all our yoga classes just by focusing on the posture you're doing, not thinking about what's coming ahead, rushing into the next posture, but really enjoying the transitional movements, the pose you're doing right now. Hips to the heels will find our child's pose. Now knees can stay together or they can come apart and belly can come between the thighs, whichever feels good. I'm going to encourage our hands to walk out on the mat to find some length in the back. As you inhale, feel the back expand, fingertips might crawl towards the front of the mat. Exhale, melting down. Inhale, lengthening. Exhale, softening. And then we'll take a little walk over towards the right with our hands. Big stretch for left side body. Breathing into the left side. So finding that rise and fall with the inhale and exhale. Center, we'll walk towards the left. Finding a stretch along the right side of our body as we inhale, expanding. Exhale, settling a little bit deeper into the posture. Walk the hands back to center. We'll come up to our tabletop position. And then right foot is going to come in between our hands. Coming into a low lunge. Inhale, sweep the arms up towards the ceiling. Exhale, hands come down. I'm going to bring my hands to blocks. That block's accessible, that might be nice. If not, even to lengthen, you can come to the fingertips. That even adds a little bit of lengthening, bringing the floor a little bit closer. From here, we're going to exhale as we start to extend right leg, inviting a stretch along the back of the right leg, hamstring stretch. Inhaling and exhaling. Being okay with moving a little bit slower today, not rushing. Letting yourself enjoy the stillness, enjoy the slowness. Bending back through the right knee. We're going to bend left knee, and we're going to reach back with either left hand or right hand to see if we can grab the left foot. Can't quite reach it, you're still just bending that left knee, and you'll still feel a nice quad stretch in the front of the left thigh. Deep breaths here. Releasing the left foot to the mat. Right knee is going to come back to meet the left. We're going to step the left foot forward. Left knee over left ankle. Inhale, arms up, low lunge. Exhale, hands back to the mat or blocks. And on our next exhale, bending the leg. As much as feels good to you, even with the left knee bent, we're still getting a quite intense hamstring stretch on the left side. Focusing less on maybe what the posture looks like and more on what it feels like. Bending back into the left knee, bending right knee, reaching for the foot. Left knee comes back to meet the right. And I'm going to bring my belly all the way down to the mat. Forearms to the mat. We're going to find a Sphinx posture. So opening the heart to the front of the mat, shoulders over elbows, forearms are parallel to each other, and I'm really spreading the fingers wide, gripping into the mat, pulling my chest forward so there's an energy of kind of pulling ourselves to the front of the mat. Really active posture here. Might feel good to separate the legs just a bit. Our body back down, hands outside the chest, coming through tabletop. Then I'll invite a downward facing dog, curling the toes under, lifting the knees, hips up towards the sky. Left foot plants down. Inhale, sweep the right leg up towards the ceiling. Stretching the toe up towards the sky. Might feel good to bend and straighten that right knee a few times. Right foot comes back down. Let's lift left leg up. Maybe bending and straightening the knee.
Leg comes back down, knees to the mat. We'll find another child's pose. Walking the hands in, bringing the torso up. We'll find our comfortable seated posture again. Sit on a block. You can sit in a hero's position like me, kind of butt on the heels, or come back into that easy posture. Let's let the right ear fall towards the right shoulder. Waiting to stretch into the left side of the neck. Notice as you draw your attention to the breath towards the left side of the neck, it intensifies that stretch a little bit. Just by bringing our awareness there. Through center, left ear to left shoulder. Breathing into right side of the neck. Close your eyes if they're not already closed. A few more mindful breaths together. Allow yourself to be in this present moment. Feeling impatient, wanting something in the future, wanting to look ahead is such a natural human thing. Where we are right now is so perfect. Where we're meant to put our attention and our energy. When the next week happens, the next month happens, the next milestone, then we'll put our energy there. Being easy on ourselves as we try to shift our focus. Center. I invite you to repeat after me. I am patient with myself. I'm gentle with myself as I invite patience. I live in the present moment. Strong. I am capable. I am confident. Breath in together. Exhale